Welcome to another edition of Trotsky or Bust. It is, I don't know the date, I think it's the 21st. It's Easter or Passover or whatever, but unfortunately, I'm a commie heathen, uh, probably going to burn in hell. Not that that's a bad thing. I mean, think about it. Where do you want to go when you die, heaven or hell? All the fun people are going to be in hell. I mean, do you really want to go to heaven with all those born again hypocrites and all them? Hell's not so bad, trust me. And besides, yeah, you're there for eternity. You're going to get used to it. And if you're in heaven, you're there for eternity. You're going to get bored of it. Anyhow, that's my joke for the day, a poor one. But what I want to talk about real quick, I guess the Democrats met up a week ago in San Francisco with their donors. Neera Tanden was there, Chuck Wall Street Schumer was there, Nancy Pelosi, and an interest Bernard Schwartz, who's I guess a big donor, and an interesting person, Pete Buttigieg, whatever his name, Mayor Pete. He was there, and not really that surprising. I guess he's their candidate, and that's why you're seeing him rise in the poll, which is funny because first time I heard the media say that Pete, Mayor Pete is rising in the poll, I right away went to Real Clear Politics and saw that he was at 3%. Now he's gone up since then because, of course, they're touting him all the time. They're talking about him all the time like he's a serious candidate, and that's how it is usually on every election cycle. Apparently, they want to stop Bernie. Whether this is true or not, I don't know. What the reasoning is, what they'll tell you the reasoning is because Bernie will lose to Trump, which is bullshit. I mean, um, Democrats win election by people showing up, getting excited. Just as not by getting a corporatist, but you always hear that. And maybe they're being honest. Maybe in their minds, Bernie is so unappealing to them, or his policies are so unappealing to them that, yeah, in their mind they think, oh, no one I know would vote for Bernie. Well, of course, if you're a billionaire, you're not going to vote for someone who's going to raise your taxes, or at least says he's going to raise your taxes. This is the problem. This is the problem that's going to happen with Bernie. And I mean, maybe it's a good thing. I mean, what it's going to be is he's going to have an uphill fight to win the nomination. And even if he does win, they're going to damage him or think they're damaging him. And what I mean by that is one thing that a lot of them are against is Medicare for all. In fact, Pete Buttigieg said that he's for it, but he's not because he's really for a public option. And then he says, well, show me how to get there. And I think I saw, what's his name, Cory Booker, all say the same thing. Show me how to get there. Duh, it's 65, you lower it to 50, you lower it to 40, and you take it down. That's how you get there. You take it down. It's not hard. There's a reason why every other country and every other industrial country has it, because it's good, it works. But Democrats work for their donors. They don't give a shit about the people. All right. So that's what they're going to do. They're going to attack him there. And then once the general election, if Bernie's the nominee, then Trump and Fox News, they're going to say, even the Democrats know that Medicare for all is unrealistic. Even the Democrats. This is why you need a third party. So you don't say even the Democrats. You say the Democrats and the Republicans are the same party. Even Ann Coulter has been said she'd vote for Bernie if he changes immigration policy. He used to say that he's against immigration because illegal immigration does bring wages down, and it does. It really does in the United States. Now, this is not workers fighting against each other. We have to be realistic. I mean, obviously, those countries are a lot poorer, so people are going to want to come here, and it's easy. I mean, I've seen Jeremy Dorsey say, "Oh, well, I don't know what he said, some bullshit." Well, yeah, because he's not going to be affected by this. But if you're making minimum wage, yeah, you are affected by illegal workers. We have to. I don't know. We have to get to, I guess it's technology, get the robots, and then they'll replace us. I really don't have an answer, but to say just let to pretend that illegal immigrants don't bring down wages in this country is just wrong. They do. And I know they're worse off in their countries. I know that. But then, this has been one of the excuses. I mean, Bill Maher says this. Hey, this has been bringing up wages in the third world. No, not really. I mean, there's still a lot of income inequality in the third world, and the people at the top have gained. I mean, we have to make some sort of equality. How we're going to do this, I'm not sure. The only way to do it is to scare them. It's like I was talking about, but ancient Rome when they had bread and circuses. It's not that the leaders wanted to do this; it's they had no choice. They were afraid of the masses. That's not the case here. How we can scare them, I have no idea. I mean, I don't think they're paying. I mean, they are seem to be getting a little scared, but not that much. I mean, they know it's going to happen because they know what history teaches us that at some point they'll get their heads chopped off. That's what's going to happen. That's what happened in France. you know it's what happened in Russia, those who couldn't escape. Will it happen here? Will it happen throughout the world? I mean, the problem today is there is no escape for them, and that's the reason why you keep seeing all these police brutality on TV. Not that it's right, not that it shouldn't be stopped, but they're trying to put a wedge between the people, and the police. They want the police to protect them in case when the revolution happens. I'm sure a lot of cops probably think Trump uh, is the cat's meow. I'm sorry, that's the best I can come up with off the top of my head. Sorry, that was a terrible one. Cat's meow. He's the shit. They think Trump is the shit. But that's the reason they want to divide. Remember, cops are just working people just like us. They they shouldn't be demonized. And what we need to do is get guns off the streets. So cops will be less afraid, and they won't shoot first, ask question later. Anyhow, I don't know how to do that. In a way, it'll be good if Bernie loses. Maybe it'll wake people up that you're not going to do anything through the Democratic Party. We have to have a third party. Um, Even if Bernie loses and Pete wins, or even if Bernie wins, he's not going to get anything done. The Democrats still, the Senate, the House, they're not going to. Schumer and Pelosi, you think they're going to do things that the American people want, or they're going to do things that the donors want? They're still in control. They'll still come up with the same lame excuses. And the fact that they were there at the meeting tells you that if Bernie's elected, they're still going to we need to filibuster the Democrats. We need to filibuster everyone. So just, I don't know. Nothing will get done. We have to find another avenue. Either a third party, but that's going to take too long, or just to find a way to scare the people who have actual power. Those are not the people you see on TV. Those are the people with the big money behind the scenes. Anyhow, that's it. If you can think of a way, please tell me, put it in the comment section. Otherwise, tell me what you think. Tell me if you like it, dislike it. Click on one of those. Click on the hammer and sickle to subscribe. And that's about it. Happy Easter, happy Passover, happy, I don't know, Kwanzaa, Festivus. Let's call it Festivus. All right. Thank you. And Trotsky's out.